Call to order the City of Stanton special meeting, Stanton City Hall, June 17, 2026 at 6:30 p.m. Our first order of business is the second reading of the sewer rate increase ordinance. We've already had our first reading and approved that. Any questions, any on that this time?
I think it was discussed better last
Yeah.
meeting.
Okay, I have a motion to accept for the second reading of the sewer rate increase.
Motion.
All right, second.
Second.
All in favor? Any opposed? Motion carried. We'll go to the maintenance truck. We had two bids. I spoke with the one that was probably that didn't have a whole lot of information, but it's the 1500 is what that is, the Chevrolet. Here's the issue. I talked to the salespeople up there. There's none available. There's none available there. There's none available really throughout the country. So that's it. And the only thing with the 2027s is, and this is his words, he says, they basically get the leftovers. That's what he said. In other words, Louisville, Lexington, they get most of them. And if GM or
Fleet,
Chevrolet,
like fleet type.
yeah, if Chevrolet has one available for them, then they get it. So it'd have to be a special order if we go down on that particular one. And of course, that's $41,939, so no guarantee that you'll get it anytime soon.
Yeah, that's half ton, 1,500.
Right, yeah, half ton. And then the other one, of course, was Tanner. That is the 2,500. It's available up there. I went up and looked at it. Some of the guys looked at it. Very nice vehicle. Kind of meets all the same criteria here. It's at $43,841 and 12 cents.
Yeah, I would rather support a local business. I'll be candid about that. The one thing that I have is that still I'm having trouble piecing together is, do we need it? We have to have it because it's
Yes, we do.
$43,000 we could be putting in infrastructure.
Well,
If we have vehicles that are running.
remember it's a little less than that. I mean, it's 43,000, but remember our investment, and that's the number on that. Looks like it's going to be 20,741. That's coming from KTC,
$20,000 worth of punches.
and then more, and then the rest was half, like we've normally done so far.
You walk
I
me
think that's
through
what we agreed on.
See, I'm still missing. I thought I was gonna get an inventory of the vehicles.
Well, we haven't got them yet. She just got back from vacation. Didn't you? But the
we
one
have
we're
everybody-
replacing is 250,000 miles.
But it runs.
It's sitting out here not running.
No,
It don't run.
No.
What's wrong with it?
it's the the board is all messed up on that. We've had it at Tanner, we've had it up at Precision Detail, and no one can really, take care of it.
Yeah, that can be a big problem.
Yeah, Barry.
What year is it?
09, yeah, 2010 or 2009.
It's one of the first ones we bought.
And we have an employee without one, without a vehicle.
Osman doesn't have a vehicle.
What's he currently doing? He's driving down here and getting in with
Yeah,
somebody?
yeah, he drives his car, and they teams up with somebody.
They go with Tanner, personally, I mean, you gotta have one, you gotta have one,
It's
you
a lot
can't,
more trouble.
yeah, it's a lot bigger truck, right, so.
Yeah, I think we got,
When you're comparing,
we
yeah,
got
you're comparing
most of our
2,500
Dodges,
to,
in that
1,500.
most of our Dodges
they're
that
a
we
lot
have.
better.
Yeah,
All
Trucks, especially for that kind of work.
yeah,
And if you're wanting them to last 250 more thousand,
yeah,
or 300,000, well,
yeah.
that's a pretty good
All right,
life.
my next question is, and so you're taking 23,000, there's 20 more thousand, where's that line item in the budget?
Well,
I don't
it's
see
not
that
in the budget. We normally, at least what we've done in the past, is that we'll take half, and it usually comes from O&M, or operations and maintenance.
Well, it'll be in this year's budget,
Yeah, it's in next year's budget.
not next year's.
What?
If you're gonna buy it, it'll be in
This year.
This
Yeah, that's correct.
this year's budget, not.
Yeah. have a motion?
I make a motion to purchase the 2,500 from Tanner Dodge.
Okay, do I have a second? All in favor? Any opposed?
I'm opposed.
All right, motion carried. Okay, next is the city park seal coating bids. We still need to vote on this, don't we, Tommy, or?
It's up to you, I mean.
I know he's already, there was two
Yeah, it's under
bids.
your threshold.
Yeah, there's two bids. One was Riley Seal Coating at 10,800.
The
And
park,
that is-
yeah, it's parks, the Parks Board has already seen them and decided to go with them, and it's in their budget, so.
Okay.
Our normal thing is anything over $5,000, we've always brought to the
Right.
council.
Council.
And this will also include the walking paths as well as the basketball court. They'll all
Well,
be sealed, right?
No, this is the parking lot walking, but he said he would do the basket just for cost of materials, like $850.
Oh, okay. That's not in here?
That's not, it's
Oh,
another
okay, that's
$850.
a separate item. Okay.
The last time it was 2,800.
Now, he did this 2 years ago, didn't he?
Maybe 3.
2 or 3, okay. That's Tom Riley from South Carolina. Rennie?
He did mine. I driveway, I believe.
The only other estimate was from Barnes Seal Coating, it was $11,590 for this. Now, you know, Barnes also did the striping on the new, or on the area near the city league, Little League field. He did that as a donation. Okay, we have a motion to accept the Tom Riley bid at $10,800.
I'll make a motion.
All right, second?
I'll second.
All in favor? Any opposed? All right, motion carried. The next is the budget. Did you hand out budgets? Okay, you should have the updated budget. One of the things that's included is all of the projects. If you look on that first page, you have the Bowen Pendleton Street tank there, grant $2 million. You still got some left from the I&I. You got your Paint Creek pipeline grant, that's there. And then you got the Paint Creek pump station grant. And then, there's a $500,000 in here for the city department?
Yep.
Okay. And that is, I guess I didn't see that. Where's that at?
Under Parks and Rec.
So the park room,
Parks and Rec?
Second page, the very top.
Okay, yeah, there it is. Yeah, 500,000.
Yep. Parker.
The grand total with all of that is what, 9 million?
100 something.
That's what I said.
Yeah. Any thoughts on that? It's a huge, it's a lot of,
A lot of money.
a lot of money. We also included there, didn't we, a small raise, is that correct? A 50-cent raise for every,
And it's possible we've seen it.
yeah, the incentive would come at the end of December. Any, yeah, I see, 9,876,9,857.
This probably isn't part of this, but have we ever heard anything else on the turf?
Yeah, it's in limbo. That's all I can say.
Yeah,
It's,
still waiting.
we're probably won't know that until federal fiscal year.
yeah, they said be July, August. The problem is,
I was thinking like September, first of October.
That's normally when they come together.
Yeah.
There's October, November.
well, I just go what they told me last year.
Oh.
It could be in
I
July,
mean, that's
August.
when usually federal.
But the problem is getting the breakdown to them. You know, the design, labor.
They want everything specific.
Well, yeah, I mean, it can be, yeah, they want it broken down.
We're not capable of doing that.
Well, it's, we got an estimate, and that's what we've been working off of Vesico, out of Lexington. And, I have been talking to him, I've been talking to folks with the LG, who are doing the grant, and, gotta get it in though by the end of June. If we don't, then the only difficulty will be, you know, it still will not be enough to, pay for that turf. So there's gonna be some extra cost there, either on us or through private donations. So, do you want to still continue ahead with that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I'll try again. If I don't, I can talk to the lady. She told me to call her. She's just been on vacation. Call her on Monday, and we'll see what we can work out on that. Maybe we can just go ahead and look at the breakdown. I did some research on it, you know, kind of the ballpark figure, and it has to go out to bid anyway. You know, whether it's, you know, they may give us an estimate, but that doesn't mean anything. They have to be put out to bid. Yeah.
Well, the estimate was 2 years ago, so.
Yeah, he already told me some of the increases. Yeah, it's 15 more cents on the turf. So,
Per inch.
well, I don't know, or yard or whatever, feet or something. Anything else on the budget?
I'm happy to see the $90,000 for the new water meters and lids. That's the electronic meters.
Yes.
That'd be exciting to get started. It'll take us several years to get them on, but, I'm assuming with that, are we gonna have a plan, to identify where it makes sense to put them?
Yeah, we've looked at, we talked to, and talking to some of those who read them. It might be best to do in some of those difficult areas like the county. Start there for, or, you know, outside the city limits, and then come inward.
Because there's some that's really dangerous to read.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes more sense to us. Now, we could do here this enter, because with a computer, whatever we use, it can basically within a quarter of a mile, they can read them. So you don't really send out a whole lot of people on that. So that's a simple, easy, you know, path.
Yeah.
But I think going outside the city would probably be the best route to go.
And then the 30K for fire hydrant repair, that's awesome.
Yeah.
But we do have the data and we've got the priorities and mapped and.
Yeah, they've come up, kind of the company from Lexington, they've looked at all the meters. I'm just waiting on the estimate from them as to, some of them that we have to do a little bit on, but they've been pretty upfront and honest, and I appreciate it. And so I'm just waiting on their bid estimate. But that'll go for July, that'll be the new budget,
No,
Yeah.
that's what we're on.
Right.
But I'll make a motion for the second reading of the budget.
Okay, do I have a second?
Second.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
All right, any opposed? Motion carried. Dot has read over it. This is kind of put together. Ann helped, I did, we jumped in. This is a letter to our residents. Do you have any input from the council on this? Anything needs to be added, anything needs to be eliminated? We're waiting for the phone call.
I read over
see-
it, I think it's a step in the right direction as
Yeah.
far as communicating, and I think that's maybe a mistake learned from just a couple months ago.
Yeah.
But I think it's, you know, it is what it is, we hate that it has to go up, but the least we can do is communicate it, and I think it does a decent
Right.
job of it.
I agree. I read over it, I didn't see anything that jumped out to need to be changed. And as Billy said, you know, it's definitely a step in the right direction going forward. Just getting that communication out there up front and, you know, out to everyone. So-
Because not everybody reads social media, not
Right.
everybody watches our meetings, so the people, at least everybody will be able to get this.
Yeah.
Look at it.
You want this to go out as us to mail this out? Or
What you plan on doing?
we'll just put it on Facebook and our website, that's what we want to do.
I mean, you can put it like with the bill and send it out, maybe.
Staple to the bill, maybe.
Can we do that? I don't know.
Because the bills are the little postcard.
They're just a little postcard, and sometimes we'll make a notation at the bottom.
Maybe something like that, so the rate increase, see.
We can put a little note on it.
Yeah, see.
Yeah.
Reference them to the
But
page.
Just put a note.
Yeah, something
Yeah.
reference them to the.
Yeah, that way they can reference it,
Yeah, that way we know everybody's got heads.
Yeah,
up on it.
that's a good idea.
Yeah, it's right in the corner there, if you look at your bill.
Yeah.
then
You
we
can
can-
maybe put a web page on there. Put the
Yeah,
link
I
to it
can
on
do
the
that
bill.
before the bills go out, yeah.
Yeah,
A separate, you're talking about a separate webpage?
I would just put a separate.
Yeah,
We'll
just-
put our website on the,
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
gotcha, gotcha.
Yeah.
And then maybe the
they
same.
can, I'll put the link on there, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Get them to the website and then they can click
Yeah,
on
or
it,
you
read it.
just put the actual link.
I'm
on
sure
there.
it'll spread
Yeah.
pretty quick.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah, they can also just call and
Yeah.
Oh.
every time.
Well, they
too.
will.
we know that.
They will.
Everything. Okay, so,
Sorry, I was just gonna ask a quick question.
Yeah.
The flag contest, do you want me to get that removed off the website now? Okay, I'll just make sure.
What, do we, is it expensive? How many customers we have that's affected by sewer?
1,108.
1220.
12, oh, yeah, we
1220
have
on
1220,
sewer.
1,220.
What would it look like mailing that to them, like expense wise?
40, whatever postage is.
Yeah,
Six-
postage
$600
times
bucks.
1200.
It'd
Yeah.
be at least roughly half of that, I guess.
Yeah, right at $600-700.
What is postage? Let me see.
I don't know.
What is postage?
No, and that's,
Like
do
it's
you get a
like
bulk
$1
rate?
used to be.
Do we get a bulk rate? Or do we have it? No.
We do on water bills, but not mailing out stuff. I'm thinking it's 50 some cents.
I think on the bulk rate, you can have a postcard bulk rate and you can have a regular mail rate, but I would check with the postal service, but if you've already got a bulk rate number,
We
you
do
could-
for the postcards.
okay. Double check and see if I'm wrong on that, if you can just use it for
78
anything.
cents.
That's what I was gonna say, I just looked it up
78
about
cents.
more bills
Okay,
and
well,
yeah.
July 12th, it goes up to 82
Okay, that makes
cents.
a big difference. I'd at
Oh,
least
yeah.
ask, it may not be possible. I mean, if it's gonna be extremely expensive, we go back to
Well,
the.
1220 times 78
I don't mail
cents.
nothing.
Well, that's assuming we don't qualify for the bulk rate.
Start buying those
Oh, what
forever
would the
stamps
bulk
up
rate?
before he goes
I
up.
don't know, I'll ask them.
Okay.
I mean, it may not be,
What is it, 78?
I don't know.
78 till
Mail
July
20 anymore.
And then it's
So
going to 82?
$951.
Huh?
$951.
For stamp.
And the time
I
is
think it's
1220.
I think it's gonna, if it's gonna be something like that, put it on the webpage, you can do that very
Yeah,
quickly.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
And,
a little steep.
Put the URL on there.
Okay.
You ain't got no choice, though, do you?
$9 million budget.
Yeah.
Okay.
Below, that's earmarked.
That's all I got. Exactly. Anything on closed session?
Not to the best of my knowledge.
All right. Have a motion for adjournment?
Make a motion. to
Second.
adjourn.
All in favor?